In today's video, we're going to be talking about mastering how to pay yourself as an LLC owner. We'll make the important steps clear for managing your business's finances and staying compliant with tax regulations. From the initial setup of your LLC to calculating your optimal pay, we will provide clear, actionable steps to help you streamline the process. Whether you're a new entrepreneur or seeking to optimize your financial strategy, this video is going to be your go-to resource. So let's dive in and show you how to take control of your LLC's financial health. But briefly, just before we get started here, this is not financial advice. To know what is right for your specific situation and for your business, you should seek a professional. Okay, with that said, first let's start with the basics. So if you're a single member LLC, the IRS considers you as a disregarded entity, unless you elect to be taxed as a corporation. This means you're taxed the same way as a sole proprietor. Even with the LLC, you get the benefits of asset protection, separating your personal assets from your business liabilities. But your tax obligation remains the same. When you're ready to pay yourself, the process is very straightforward, so let's break down the steps here now. The first thing that you need is a business bank account. This bank account is going to be crucial in separating your business finances from your personal finances. It helps you keep track of your business income and expenses and simplifies your bookkeeping and tax reporting. Also, this is going to make sure that you do not pierce the corporate veil and mix personal assets with business assets. This can make you vulnerable in the odd case that you were ever sued because you're intermingling the two types of assets. Okay, so to do that, we're actually going to show you a little bit later on in the video on how to get an account set up with one of our favorite business bank accounts. And we'll also leave links down below to some of our other favorite business bank accounts in the description of this video. Step number 2 is to understand your payment methods. You have two primary methods to pay yourself. The first one is bank transfer. Now, this is the most efficient method. To do this, you're going to log into your business bank account, select the transfer option, enter your personal account details, and initiate the transfer. It's quick, easy, and efficient. And the second way to do this is to write a check. This more traditional method is also very straightforward. Write a check from your business account to yourself, then deposit it into your personal account. One thing that you want to avoid here is withdrawing cash from your business bank account and putting it into your personal account. This can complicate record keeping and lead to issues during tax time or if you were ever audited. Now let's dive deep into understanding how much you should pay yourself. Understanding your business profit here is going to be key. So here's an example. You first need to start by calculating your revenue and expenses. Start by calculating your total revenue and then deducting your business expenses. For example, if your business earned $5,000 in revenue and your business had $2,000 in expenses, then your profit would be $3,000. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is to set aside money and allocate it for taxes. As a single member LLC, you're going to be paying a 15.3% self-employment tax. And then you're also going to be paying a federal income tax based on your tax bracket. So let's say for this example, it's going to be 22%. So in this example, you would set aside 38% of your profit, which amounts to $1,140. Now let's talk about operational expenses. You need to allocate funds to ongoing business operations. Let's assume this would be 15% of your profit, so let's just say $450. Now you need to allocate a portion to savings. You want to save a portion of your profits to ensure your business can weather any unexpected challenges in the future. A good rule of thumb here is 10%, so let's just say $300. The next category is innovation. You need to allocate some funds for innovation and business growth, so let's say this is 7%, and that's going to be $210. Now, after all of this is set aside, you can pay yourself the remaining amount of your profit. In this example, from your $3,000 profit, after all of those expenses are taken out, you still have $900 to pay yourself. And it's crucial to maintain separate bank accounts for all of these different allocations. So let me show you how you can do this. The first one is going to be your tax account. You can set up this account specifically to pay your taxes. Each time you calculate your profit, transfer the appropriate tax of the percentage that we talked about earlier into this account. This makes sure that you're prepared for your quarterly tax payments, and it's going to help you avoid a large tax bill at the end of the year. Next is that operational expenses account. This account is going to be for all of your business related expenses. By having a dedicated account for this, you can easily track your business's expenses and make sure that you're staying within budget. Next is your savings account, and this is where you're allocating that certain percentage of savings. It's going to be great for emergencies and any unexpected expenses that could arise. And lastly is that innovation account. This is the account that's going to help you invest back into your business, whether it's purchasing new equipment, investing in marketing, or other growth initiatives. Having a dedicated fund ensures you can continue to grow your business without tapping into your operational funds. Maintaining good records is essential for managing your LLC well. Using a bookkeeping software to track all of your expenses and keep detailed records of your payments is going to really be beneficial for you. And this also includes documenting every single time you make a transfer from your business account to your personal account. Proper record keeping not only keeps you organized, but also simplifies tax preparation. So let's go over some example software tools that you might need to use. We'll leave all these linked down below in the description of the video. The first one is QuickBooks. QuickBooks is a popular choice for small businesses because it allows you to manage your income, manage your expenses, and track the overall financial health of your business. Xero is another great option. Xero provides a comprehensive suite of accounting tools to manage your finances, including invoicing, bank reconciliation, and expense tracking. FreshBooks is also really great because of their user-friendly interface, and it's ideal for freelancers and small business owners who are really looking to streamline their accounting processes. Using these financial tools ensure that all of your financial activities are accurately recorded and easily accessible when needed. Now remember, as a single member LLC, your business's profits flow through to you personally and are reported on your Schedule C of your 1040 tax return. Now you're not taxed twice, but instead you pay self-employment tax and income tax on your business's profits. Let's break this down a little bit further. First, let's start with self-employment tax. As an LLC owner, you are responsible for paying self-employment tax, and this covers Social Security and Medicare. This tax rate is 15.3% of your net earnings. Now, there are actually potential ways of saving on this tax if you elect your LLC as an S Corp. You can choose to have your LLC taxed as an S Corp. Now, we won't go into too much detail about that here, but we'll leave a link to RC reports down below in the description that will help give you an idea of what you should pay yourself as a reasonable salary. But the basic idea about electing your LLC as an S Corp is that you can pay yourself a reasonable salary, and then the additional profit can be taken as a distribution, and that distribution is not subject to the 15.3% self-employment tax. Okay, let's talk a little bit about federal income tax now. In addition to self-employment tax, you're going to pay federal income tax as well. And this is going to be based on your tax bracket, and it varies depending on your total income. Also, if you live in a state that has state income tax, you're going to have to pay state income tax as well. I live in California, so I have to pay all three: state income tax, federal, and this self-employment tax for my business. Understanding all of these taxes is crucial to making sure that you have enough money set aside to pay your tax obligations at the end of the year. But by following all these steps, you can effectively manage how you pay yourself as an LLC owner. Prioritize your business's financial health, maintain separate bank accounts for your different business allocations, and keep meticulous records so that you have everything prepared during tax time. Let's recap all the steps that we talked about today. So the first one is set up your LLC properly. That's filing your articles of organization, obtaining your EIN number, and most importantly for paying yourself is opening that business bank account. Next, you want to choose the way that you're going to draw your money. Simply transfer the money from your business bank account to your personal account, or you can also write yourself a check. Next is make sure that you separate your business assets from your personal assets. You don't want to pierce the corporate veil and mix the two. In the odd chance that you were ever sued, it's just not going to be pretty for you. So make sure that you do not do this. This is very, very important. The next step is truly understanding your tax obligations. Now, we can't go into too much detail for every single person here, and like we said, this is not financial advice, so really seek out a professional for this, but just know that you're going to have to pay self-employment tax, federal tax, and then if you live in a state with state income tax, you're going to have to pay state income tax as well. The next step is plan for the future. If you think that you could benefit from electing your LLC as an S Corp, generally this is if you're making over $50,000 annually in profit, then there might be some tax breaks that you can take advantage of. Be sure to consult a professional for that, or check out RC reports down below for that reasonable salary. By implementing these strategies, you can confidently navigate the complexities of paying yourself from your LLC. This is going to give you so much more time to focus on growing your business. All right, before we end the video today, we wanted to show you how to set up an account with one of our favorite business bank accounts, Mercury. So go ahead and click on that link down below in the description, and then we'll join up here together to show you how to walk through the platform and create an account. Once you click on that link down below, it should bring you to a page that looks similar to this, and let's just go ahead and enter our email here. Once you're finished with that, before you click open account, just notice that if you deposit $10,000 within the first 90 days, you get $250 cash with our special link. So be sure to take advantage of that. Once you're ready, go ahead and click open account. Next, it's going to ask you for some information. So let's just go ahead and fill in our name here and our password, and we can go ahead and click start application. Let's go ahead and enter our company name here, and then go ahead and choose your Mercury call sign. It'll auto-populate one here for you. And then it'll ask you if your company is any of the following. Just go ahead and answer that. Okay, let's go ahead and enter some information. It's going to ask for our EIN number as well as a website and company type. We'll just go ahead and say that we are an LLC here, and then we can go ahead and select the industry. Then go ahead and enter your company description here, and then you can also choose to include the major investors in your company if you have any. Now let's go ahead and put our company's address here, and then it wants to know the address where we do most of our work, if that varies from your company's address. So let's go ahead and do that and click next. Now it wants to know the ownership details, so let's just go ahead and enter that here. You can also add members members if you have any, or if you own 100%, you can just put that here. Once we've verified that, we can just go ahead and click continue. Then it's just going to ask us for certification of formation and our EIN documents. And next wants to know if we will be sending or receiving money internationally. We can just go ahead and say no for now. And then it just has some follow-up questions here at the end. And then once you're all done, ours isn't all filled out, but yours will be. You can just go ahead and review your application to make sure that everything looks good before you submit. Once you've done that, your application will be all ready to go and you will have your account up in no time. That's all we have for you today for how to pay yourself with an LLC. If you found this video helpful, please leave us a like, subscribe, and comment down below. We'll also leave links to all the resources that we talked about in today's video down below in the description. And if you do choose to use our links, we do get a small referral fee at no additional cost to you. So thank you so much in advance for helping us out with that. This channel is dedicated to helping new and existing business owners with everything you need to know about LLCs. We review the best tools and platforms out there to help you set up, manage, and optimize your LLC. So stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much for watching. We wish you the best, and we will see you in the next one.